Hey guys, Churchy here. So this is the second video in my Skyrim Like a Boss series. If you haven't seen the first episode, you can find a link in the description. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the endless wealth machine you made in the last episode to become a smithing and enchanting legend. I'll also cover a bit about trainers and trading and some different items you'll want to keep an eye out for. A lot of what we're doing in this video is setting us up for the next video, where I'll be showing you how to basically become a god. Anyway, let's get started. During the initial trading and for the rest of the process, buy any iron ingots, dwarven metal ingots, leather strips, filled soul gems, and any unfilled grand soul gems you see. Eventually we want a total of at least 325 iron ingots, 215 leather strips, 220 dwarven metal ingots. Also, if you don't already know the enchantment, buy any enchanted items you see, and especially keep an eye out for the following enchantments: Fortify Alchemy, Fortify Smithing, and Fortify Alteration. You'll also need at least one weapon enchantment. Assuming you've got some potions in your inventory and the Feith Stone is your currently selected standing stone, our first goal is to get our speech skill to 50 so we can get the merchant perk. We want the merchant perk because it's going to make this whole process a lot easier. So the first thing we'll do is head down to Markarth. Next we'll head to the general merchant and buy any of the items we want or need from them. Then we'll sell potions until we have all of our gold back and all of their gold. Now you can either go outside and wait 42 to 48 hours to reset the merchant's inventory, which is the legit way to do it, but it will take a lot longer than it really ought to. To make waiting a lot faster, you can open the console command window and use the TFC command and then wait, which will make it instant, but then you'll automatically get the well rested bonus. So if you're dedicated to no free benefits, make sure you have a nap after using this method, so then you're actually entitled to the 10% extra experience. You can also use the quick save hit merchant quick load exploit to reset a merchant's inventory. Many will consider this dodgy as hell, but you save yourself a lot of pain and needless suffering by using this method, and you'll achieve the exact same result as waiting in a fraction of the time. This is the method that I went with. Anyway, we'll repeat this process of buying, selling, and resetting a few times. Now we'll head over to the Silverblood Inn and get some speech training from Ogmund. We can only train 5 times per level. If you level up while training, go to the perk menu to activate the level up, and then train 5 more levels of speech. So now back to the general merchants to sell more potions, or back to our manor to gather the ingredients for another batch of potions. Trade and make potions. This will level our speech and alchemy skills and make it quick and easy to get speech training from Ogmund each time we level up. We should be able to get our speech skill to 50 very quickly using this method. Now that we've got our speech skill to 50 and grabbed the merchant perk, we can sell any type of item to any type of merchant, and this is where this strategy starts to become really ridiculous. So the next thing we'll do is head down to Whiterun and head to War Maidens to start stockpiling smithing materials using the buy, sell, reset method we used earlier. Then back to the manor to drop off the materials we've gathered, make more potions, and repeat the process. Repeat this as much as you want, buying any materials you want, but make sure you gather at least 325 iron ingots, 215 leather strips, and 220 dwarven metal ingots. During this stage of your stockpiling efforts, you'll also want to take off your clothes, get interrupted by a mate, make sure that you have a brief conversation with that mate, and then head to your nearest shrine to pray that you'll make it through this tedious, busy work. Now that we've stockpiled some smithing materials, we'll collect some enchanting materials, pick a court wizard, and use the same buy, sell, reset, make potions process as above, this time collecting at least 215 filled soul gems. Now that we've collected our materials, we're going to grab 215 iron ingots, 215 leather strips, and 215 filled soul gems from our stockpile. Also, make sure you grab a weapon with an enchantment if you don't know any weapon enchantments yet, and also grab some potions to sell. Then we'll travel to the Standing Stones, select the Warrior Stone, and then head to Whiterun. We'll have a nap at the Bannered Mare, and then use Adrian's Forge to make 215 iron daggers. If you're carrying too much, drop some daggers. Then, quickly head back to the Standing Stones, selecting the Mage Stone this time. Back to Whiterun and up to your Veska, taking our dropped daggers with us by pressing and holding E. Complete the Take Up Arms quest so we can receive smithing training from Yorlan Greymane. Start the quest by talking to Kodlak. Don't worry, it only takes a few minutes. We've chosen Yorland because he is one of the few trainers who we can get our gold back from, and he can train our smithing skill to 90. Train 5 levels of smithing and then sell him some potions to get your gold back. If the training was enough to level you up, make sure you level up and train the smithing skill 5 more times. Now another quick nap to make sure we have a 30% increase to how fast our enchanting skill will improve, and up to Dragon's Reach we go. Now we'll start enchanting iron daggers until we level up once. Then we'll go train 5 levels of smithing at Yorland, and then return to enchanting iron daggers until we level up again. Then back to Yorland, and so on. Repeating this process until we've hit 100 enchanting and trained our smithing skill to 90. Returning to our manor to restock on potions as required. If enchanting 215 daggers wasn't enough to get the skill to 100, it's easy enough to learn some more enchantments or quickly buy materials to make and enchant a few more daggers. Now that our enchanting skill has reached 100, we'll stop by the Standing Stones and select the Warrior Stone again, and then we'll take our smithing skill from 90 to 100 by returning to our stockpile, grabbing another 110 iron ingots and 220 dwarven metal ingots, and then making 110 dwarven bows on the anvil nearby. You'll need to grab the dwarven smithing perk to do this. Your smithing skill should now be at or very close to 100. If you've come this far and your alchemy, smithing or enchanting skills aren't at 100, then they should at least be very close to 100 and it should be no trouble getting them there. Now here we are with our alchemy, enchanting and smithing skills all sitting at 100, and we have about 20 spare perk points, and my playtime is currently at about 3 hours and 42 minutes, but with a bit of work I think you could easily do this whole process in 2 hours or less, including what I'll show you in the next video. Speaking of, in the next video, I will show you where to invest some of these perk points and how to use all these crafting skills to basically become a god. Thanks for watching, have a good day or night, whichever it may be, and I'll see you later.